Hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. Check. Can you guys hear me? How's everybody doing? Let me say hi. USB audio 1.0. I need a girl. How you doing? De La Dank, how you doing? Cindy, how you doing? All right. De La Dank. Mustang, good to see you. How's everybody doing? This is gonna be a quick live. Hey, Sharon Turner, how you doing? I mean, can this case get any weirder and weirder? Thank you, Mustang. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. Bean Baby in the house. Sounds great. All right. All right. Does it sound any different from the yesterday? Nothing. You haven't missed nothing. Nothing. I was going to go for a hike, but I'm still sore. I'll be honest. I'm still sore from that freaking hike. Hey, Native Girl, does the sound different? I'm using that microphone. I'm using a new microphone. So I'm wondering if it sounds a little different or if it's the same. YouTube bad actors in the house. Local celebrity. Hey, how you doing? Just wait for everybody to join in. Give everybody a minute. Please don't mention other channels. Please be respectful, especially to one another. Debate the idea. Don't. It's it's clear. All right. Nice. Yeah, I got a new audio set. So I'm gonna have to replay it and see if it's different. But I mean, I was just asking if like you could hear the difference, Native Girl, from like yesterday or the day before. Let's see. Okay, cool. Thank you. Scratch that pain. How you doing? Yeah, again. Ya te crees? Okay, yeah. About the cheapest one I can afford. I tried to get this like this one that was so expensive. I was like, there's no way. And so I saw one that was like, I mean, it looks exactly like it. It's got some really good reviews, and it was like half the price. And I was like, sold. I mean, this is for you. I want you guys to not hear barking dogs and people washing their cars. It does sound better? Nice. All right. You guys don't hear people washing their cars? Oh, I got a quick update on the Kool-Aid Man. Quick little update. It's a little tea. Nothing too crazy. A little tea. Actually, no, I'll say that for later because I'm kind of being loud right now. Flojo's in the house. How you doing? Good to see you. Cindy, how you doing? Did I miss anybody? Sharon, Rover, Ramada, Crime Time with Sheila. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, is that right, Delagang? Yeah, I mean this is I just wanted like noise cancellation. And this got good reviews and it was like half the price. So all right, cool. Deanna Gonzalez, how you doing? Oh, for sure. This is gonna be a good live. I got the video again from TMZ. They got the hookup. No, I can't even hear heavy breathing. That's good. No MSR. ASMR. Oh yeah, ASMR. Right on, right on. Well, let me, because we got to talk in code. We got to talk in code. So, um, let me type it in. Let me type it in. Safer that way. Safer that way. The hills have eyes. Dilla Dang, what you know about that? What you know about that? Oh, just a little tea. Just a little tea. You know what I mean? How do you guys like the tea? Straight? Uh, how do you guys like it? Do you guys like Long Island iced tea? Tea with a little sugar? I mean, but that's a little bit of tea right there. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. That's a little update. Yeah, I talk fast. What is that popping noise? I don't know. Anybody hear a popping noise? That was it right there. What I just typed. Somebody please translate. Somebody please translate. I can't. Train chaser. I can't be too loud. Chai tea? Ooh, yeah, now you're talking. Anybody hear a popping noise? People are saying the chat. All right, let me jump right into it, all right? Let me read this article real quick by TMZ. If you don't know, you never know. I'm going to read this article, okay? And then we'll jump right into the video. Police body camera shows officers swarming David's Texas family home just days after Celeste Rio's body was discovered in his Tesla, responding to a report of gunfire. The footage shows cops walking up to David's Hempstead home with guns drawn on September 18th after a 911 caller claimed they heard gunshots outside the home, a woman screaming, and someone dead. So that was September 18th. When officers knocked, it was the singer's parents who answered, looking stunned and very confused. You can also hear an audio captured by the body cam. David's mom telling cops there are 4 people who live in the house and that her daughter and son are upstairs. Oh, shit. David has a younger brother and sister, so it seemed David was not there at the time. Okay. So if so, his parents didn't mention him. Let me continue reading. David's dad can be heard repeatedly saying someone is messing with us. His mom is then concerned someone might be on their property, and cops assure them they will check before leaving. According to the report, officers stuck around for less than 20 minutes before bouncing. Really poor choice of words. No incident report was filed by police, so it was clearly just a swatting prank. As we've been reporting, David, real name David Burke, is tied to the shocking discovery of Celeste's body earlier this month. Excuse me. Her remains were found in his Tesla in LA. And sources have told us David's friends believe Celeste was 19. Jeez. She'd been reported missing from her Lake Elsinore home in early 2024. Authorities believe she may have been dead for weeks before her remains were found. David has gone radio silent, canceling the rest of his U.S. show on September 19th and putting his deluxe album Roll Out Withered on hold. He has not been seen in public since ending his tour and moving out of Hollywood Hills home, where detectives executed a search warrant. All right, so that was the article from TMC. Somebody's swatting. So let me play the video. So here's the video.
Too many windows. Here, knock on the door. We got a phone call from here saying that somebody was dead. What? Is there somebody else that lives on this property that has your address? What's your address? No. That's it.
That's it. That's what actually got.
We got an address. There was a gunshot and a woman scream.
What?
I'm serious. That's why we came up here like this, because and then they talked to the caller. Whoever they were talking to said that there's a person dead.
No, sir. No, sir.
Knock on the door. We need to talk to him. We ain't got time for this.
Ma'am, we got to figure out what's going on so we can leave, okay?
Very advised. We made contact. They said nothing happened here. She shut the door. Now she's calling 911.
That's clear. We haven't received a call.
I believe she's going to be in the process.
Go ahead, give him a call if you want to verify it. Okay.
All right, she's calling you now. There's more that went on.
Can you repeat, sir? Broken traffic.
Huh? That's not normal activity. If you were at the wrong address, they'd be concerned about somebody else. Like really? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they'd be trying to help.
Can you send 10-42, sir?
Sorry to bother you, but somebody called and said there was something. I mean, there was a person that they called on themselves. You know what I mean? It was like, hey, there's somebody dead.
Someone's dead.
That's why we had to take caution. You know what I mean? Wasn't trying to scare y'all. This house is way off the roadway. We didn't know up on.
So you just opened the gate and came in?
Yes, ma'am. I'll put it back. I have a gate just like it.
I can get part of my country.
Yeah, when it's something like this, when they say somebody's dead, their life matters more than, you know what I mean? I didn't damage your gate. I just opened it.
Okay.
It ain't on their phone.
And this is not a Texas.
Yeah, it's an out-of-state number.
Someone's messing with us.
But it would pinged here though, because wherever they call from, it pings and sends it to dispatch.
What the what?
So like whenever you call 911, wherever you are, it sends like a ping that's how they know the address.
And this address came up to this number?
Yes, ma'am. That's where he was meeting. County to engine 42.
So is there somebody on my property?
It could be. We'll check the property for you.
Yes, please.
So we'll ride around. If you can give me a layout, how's the property? Like, does it go further? Like,
no, it doesn't go any further back. It's right here, and then it goes
Follow the fence. There was a gate here and the fence around. Just around the fence.
Okay. Well, him and I will ride around and check, and then we'll leave. You know.
Yeah. Okay. So that was a false alarm. You see, I don't like this kind of thing. So if I really do have an emergency, then
yeah.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry.
Well, if you do have an emergency, you know we're going to be here.
Okay.
We're going to get here.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Appreciate
Thank you.
All right.
Y'all have a good night.
Whoa. Whoa. Who called them? TMZ called them? What the heck? TMZ called them. Man, you guys are wild. TMZ called them. Jeez. Dang. Imagine. Oh my goodness. That's wild. Yeah, someone said that the lawyer is close to Harry. I mean, those lawyers know each other. All those Hollywood lawyers, they all know each other, so I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's messed up. You know, doxing people. And then not only that, but that's dangerous. Have you guys heard of there was a case where somebody did that prank and they shot the parent. They shot a dad right in front of the kid. So, I mean, yeah, it gets wild, it gets crazy, and yeah. Well, it's because TMZ is in Hollywood. they're just connected with, you know, with all the celebrities. They're connected with them. They give them publicity, and so, you know, they're just really well connected in the Hollywood scene in LA. Sharon says, yeah, it's freaking dangerous, very dangerous for sure. Yeah, you can get killed. I mean, because you're saying, like, there was one incident where somebody said, someone's holding me hostage at gunpoint, and then cops are coming in there, and they got guns drawn, and you're like, what the heck is going on? You're surprised. You jump out of the sofa, and you're like, hey, what the heck's going on? Who are you? And then you get shot. Sharon Turner and deputies was called twice to that property, and their alarm went off 2 weeks ago. That's right, before his mom went to the pew-pew. Yeah, that's the thing too, right? It's so that's why I was saying maybe that's what she wanted, that for protection, and then this came out today, so that makes sense. That, you know, it just doesn't seem out of the ordinary that you know, she would go to the pawn shop. That, to me, I didn't see what, you know, why that would be crazy or something. I mean, this is her right here. The Daily Mail got it. That's her on the phone. So I mean, that's probably from just, you know, from that, you know, trying to get protection. I mean, I would too, right? Flojo says, I was just going to say that about those two lawyers, Harvey Levin and his lawyer. Yeah, I mean, those guys they're all well connected in the lawyer scenes. Who knows what goes behind the scenes? Who knows? Let me watch the video again. I want to watch it again, if you guys don't mind. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, someone could have just been parked right there and just seen it, videotaped it. It's weird. It's stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't do that. Going after the parents. Native girl, this swatting stuff is out of control. Yep, it's so juvenile. They're taking resources, wasting their time. That's needed. Yep, that's true. Yeah, because, right, they're taking the resources. They're taking that phone call, and they're going there. And I mean, I'm sure everybody is going there because it's like a high risk call, and, you know, guns drawn. I mean, super dangerous. Yeah, I've seen so many of those swatting calls, swatting pranks where it just goes wrong. You know, people die, people get shot. There was a prank caller from Glendale who swatted someone in another state, and that kid who was swatted was shot and killed. Yep. That's what Flojo was saying. Cindy, his folks live in Texas, I thought. Yeah, they do. Wait, what in the fuck? I also have thought, what if it was his mom who did it? I'm just saying because she looks like FCK around and find that kind of person. I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, I would too. I would get you know, I would get that for protection for sure. Yeah, someone kept swatting neighbor crazy ex, and the guy almost got hurt the first 2 times. Jeez. I hope they can't count us. Yeah, definitely. Dion, but then the cops want her and think charges was put on her. Flojo, back in 2017, Tyler Barris was the caller from Glendale who swatted. Yep. Mustang, I believe they can charge someone for fake. Oh, yeah, that's such a serious crime. Listen to what the cops say. Okay, let me play. I want to play it again. If you guys don't mind, I want to listen to what they're saying. Let me listen in. Let me put my headphones on for this. So I do want to hear what they say. I feel like that is important. Yeah, let's hear it again. I want to hear it. See what they say.
Too many windows. Here, knock on the door. We got a phone call from here saying that somebody was dead. What? Is there somebody else that lives on this property that has your address? What's your address?
No.
That's it.
That's it. That's the one actually we got.
We got an address. There was a gunshot and a woman screamed. serious. That's why we came up here like this because and then they talked to the caller. Whoever they were talking to said that there's a person dead.
No, sir. No, sir.
Knock on the door. We need to talk to him. We ain't got time for this.
Ma'am, we got to figure out what's going on so we can.
Did she shut the door on the cops? Oops, sorry. Accidentally went back. But did she shut the door on them?
Go ahead, give him a call if you want to verify it. Okay.
All right, she's calling you now.
Sorry about that.
There's more that went on.
Can you repeat, sir? Broken traffic.
Huh? That's not normal activity. If you were at the wrong address, they'd be concerned about somebody else. Like really? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they'd be trying to help.
Can you send Tinder 42, sir?
Sorry to bother you, but somebody called and said there was something. I mean, there was a person that where they called on themselves. You know what I mean? It was like, hey, there's somebody dead.
Someone's dead. Yeah.
That's why we. I mean, we had to take caution.
Yeah, she did, right? Was it
Wasn't trying to scare y'all. Just
And if it was
this
a
house
prank,
is
we-
way off the roadway. We didn't know what we were rolling up on.
So you just opened the gate and came in?
Yes, ma'am. I'll put it back. I have a gate just like it.
I can try to get my country.
Yeah, when it's something like this, when they say somebody's dead, their life matters more than you know what I mean.
I hear.
I didn't damage your gate. I just opened it. Oh, it ain't on their phone.
And this is not a
number.
Texas.
Yeah, that's an out-of-state number.
Someone's messing with us. Someone's
But
messing with us.
whoever it would pinged here though, because wherever they call from, it pings and sends it to dispatch.
Mm.
So like whenever you call 911,
here?
wherever you are,
Uh-huh.
it sends like a ping
It pings
to
from
that's how they know the address.
And this address came up to this number?
Yes, ma'am, that's where he was meeting. County to engine 42.
So is there somebody on my property?
It could be. We'll check the property for you.
Yes, please.
So we'll ride around.
This
If
is
you
not
give
in
me a
my-
layout, how's the property? Like, does it go further back? Like,
No, it doesn't go any further back. It's just right here and then it goes
Follow
through.
the fence. There was a gate here and the fence around. Just follow the fence.
Well, him and I will ride around and check, and then we'll leave. You know?
Yeah, okay. So that was a false alarm. You see, I don't like this kind of thing. So if I really do have an emergency, then
Yeah.
okay. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry.
Well, if you do have an emergency, you know we're going to be here.
Okay.
We're going to get here.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Mhm.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
All right.
Y'all have a good night.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who is messing with the parents? Hey there, Dan. How you doing? That's wild. So it was an out-of-state number. It's an out-of-state number, but it pinged there. Dan, that's interesting what he's saying, Ado. Well, yeah, that makes sense. It pings, even if it's an out-of-state number, it pings to wherever you are, and it said it pinged there. So somebody was probably there watching then, right? That's wild. That is wild. That is wild. Kind of want to see it again. I kind of want to see it again. I want to see this video again. Let me play it again. This is what this is what. The more I watch it, the more crazy it gets because that's what they were saying. Let me watch it again. Let me watch if you guys don't mind. Let me just play that again. Dang. Yeah, I mean, look, they have guns drawn already.
Oh, that's true, right? Burner phones. Dang. I mean, he's already got his weapon drawn. I mean, he's ready. I mean, right? Jeez. I mean, yeah, this is freaking dangerous right here. Swatting is never, never, never in a joke. Why won't this play?
Here, stating that somebody was dead. Is there somebody else that lives on this property that has your address? What's your address? That's it.
That's it. That's what actually got.
We got an address. There was a gunshot and a woman scream.
What?
I'm serious. That's why we came up here like this because and then they talked to the caller. Whoever they were talking to said that there's a person dead.
No, sir. No, sir.
Oh, I see. Then he shuts the door
Knock on the
and
door.
calls
We need to talk to
cops.
him. We ain't got time for this.
Okay, that makes sense.
Ma'am, we gotta figure out what's going on so we can leave, okay?
They advised. We made contact. They said nothing happened here. She shut the door. Now she's calling 911.
This was on the 19th, on the 18th.
That's clear. We haven't received a call.
I believe she's going to be in the process.
Go ahead, give him a call if you want to verify it. Okay.
All right, she's calling you now. There's more that went on.
Can you repeat, sir? Broken traffic.
Huh? That's not normal activity. If you were at the wrong address, they'd be concerned about somebody else. Like really? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they'd be trying to help.
Can you send Tinder 42, sir?
Sorry to bother you, but somebody called and said there was something. I mean, there was a person where they called on themselves. You know what I mean? It was like, hey, there's somebody dead.
Oh, from a cell.
Yeah.
Somebody's dead.
That's why we had to take caution. You know what I mean?
Dang.
Wasn't trying to scare y'all. Just
You ain't trying to
this
scare
house
them
is
with
way off the
freaking a
roadway.
rifle out?
So you just opened the gate and came in?
Yes, ma'am. I'll put it back. I have a gate just like it.
I can try to get my country.
Yeah, when it's something like this, when they say somebody's dead, their life matters more than you know what I mean.
I hear.
I didn't damage your gate. I just opened it. Oh, it ain't on their phone.
And this is not a Texas.
Yeah, it's an out-of-state number.
Someone's messing with us.
Yeah.
Someone's
But
messing with us.
it would pinged here though, because wherever they call from, it pings and sends it to dispatch.
Mm.
So like whenever you call 911, wherever you are,
Uh-huh.
it sends like a ping.
Thanks for stopping by,
to
YouTube.
that's how they know the
actors.
address.
Have a good night.
And this address came up to this number?
Yes, ma'am. That's where he was. County to engine 42.
So is there somebody on my property?
It could be. We'll check the property for you.
Yes, please.
So we'll ride around.
This
If
is
you
not
give me
in
a
my-
layout, how's the property? Like, does it go further? Like,
No, it doesn't go any further back. It's right here and then it goes
On
all
the fence, there was a gate and the fence around. Just a private fence.
Well, him and I will ride around and check, and then we'll leave. You know?
Yeah, okay. So that was a false alarm. You see, I don't like this kind of thing. So if I really do have an emergency, then
Yeah.
okay. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry.
Well, if you do have an emergency, you know we're gonna be here.
Okay.
We're gonna get here.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Mhm.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
All right.
Y'all have a good night.
Dang. Dang. I mean, they had guns drawn. They had that rifle ready. Jeez, man. That could have been that. You know what? That could have gone sideways fast. Fast. Jeez, man. Yeah, the more I looked at it, I'm like, whoa. The more I looked at it, I'm like, whoa. Jeez, man. People are wild for this kind of stuff, man. Yeah, that was on the 18th. Jeez. Yeah, Deanna, I think so too. I think somebody was definitely on the property because he said it pinged there. That's what the cop was saying. I was trying to listen to that. Even if it's out of state number, it's still pinging there and goes to dispatch. And it takes it to the nearest dispatch, which was them. They went to the call. Somebody was there. That's scary. That's wild. Jeez, man. Oh, you have cameras everywhere, Cindy? Right on. Good, good. Yeah, me too. Jeez. If it is pinged at their address, no. Or if it If it is pinned at their residence, no address needed. Yeah, so they said it pinged there. So yeah, that's creepy. Jeez, man. No, they're saying like it's an out-of-state number, but it doesn't matter where you're at. It's when it doesn't matter where the phone number is at. He's saying that if you're there on the property, it's gonna send it to the nearest dispatch. It doesn't matter if it's an out-of-state number. What happened was I'm thinking somebody from out of state went there, or I don't know, man. That is weird. That's creepy. So they're probably around there somewhere, with binoculars or something, making sure that they're there, that the police come, laughing in the background. Jeez, man. That's weird. Yeah, so that was on the 18th. Yeah, I mean that's why she's probably going to the pawn shop getting a gun. I mean, I would too. Jeez. Yeah, that's creepy. That is freaking creepy. You guys ever see that too, where people deliver pizzas and send them to the like the property? That's weird too. Right. It's Cindy's like it's the location to where the property is paying, regardless of where the phone numbers. Yep, yep. Miami, shit, I don't know. California, imagine. Thank you, native girl. Dang. Oh, Florida. Dang. Yeah, that was creepy. All right. Put a little music. Yeah, let me marinate in this conversation. I mean, this came out today. This by TMZ. Freaking weird. But have you guys heard that where people order pizzas, send them to your house? Something similar. I hear you, Sharon. I would too. Oh, she still got the same number? Okay. Right. Thank you, Mustang. Man, it's wild. Dirty Diane says, I agree, they should move for a while. Yeah, for sure, right? I mean, this is a high profile case. No, don't be sending me pizzas, man. Baby. If you're gonna send me a pizza, it better be paid for. Yeah, the pizza's right, Cindy. That's so weird. That is freaking weird. One of the TikTokers, when I was at the Riverside Hall of Justice for the baby Emmanuel Harrow case, said that somebody was sending her pizzas. Um, and that they were all confused, like, what the heck is going on? And she had to tell the pizza person that it's a prank. And then there was another TikToker too that that also had a pizza delivered to them. Freaking weird, man. Anybody get me send me a pizza? Paid for? Better be a Supreme and a soda. And some wings too. Yeah, and they got the money too, right, Cindy? Yeah, the more I kept seeing that video, I mean, the more it was just, it's scary and it's creepy too. You know, somebody, oh, the email? Meow mate, meow mate. And the Coke Zero. Dang. I feel loved. You ain't lying when it comes to that, meow mate. The managers, the company, Interscopes, those guys are making the big money. Those are the ones that are renting getting the venues, bookings. I mean, he's getting money, but he's getting like a lump sum, and they're getting residual. They're getting they're getting that money, man. Jeez, yeah, you ain't lying, meow mate. Meow mate coming in hot. Meow mate coming in hot. Native Girl, are you still in here? If you could drop my my email, please. Native Girl, we'll just have one person drop it. Native Girl, can you drop that, please? If you're still in here. I don't know if you are or not. Yeah, Interscope Records is huge, right, Sharon? Thank you, Native Girl. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all, my Thank you all the subs. Really cool people in chat. Really appreciate you. I got very lucky. How do you think that's going to be possible for it to go away? Oh, that's true, right? You can get out-of-state numbers on a burner phone. That is true. Jeez. So they're trying to just... Yeah, they're trying to... Dang, they're just trying to hide it. Yeah, it is true. Jeez. Who was asking for it? I think Diana Gonzalez. Diana, there's my email if you want to send anything. There it is. Native Girl dropped it. No. Just the Mark the Shark 943 at outlook.com. Mark the Shark 943 at outlook.com. Meowmate says Diddy has had a business relationship with Interscope. Yep. Record since 2009 when his Bad Boy label signed a joint venture with Interscope, Geffen, and that record. Jeez. Company's cursed, Meowmate says. Damn, Meowmate coming in and dropping some facts. I like that. Yeah, Diana, if you want to send me anything, yeah, for sure. I'll check it out. Thank you. Aaron, doubling down. They bring it in. They bring it on. That's right. So let me go to this key card. All right, so Tesla card found in the gutter. All right, the discovery of the Tesla key card in the gutter near the Hollywood Hills home of musician David has raised significant concerns in the ongoing investigation to the death of 15-year-old Celeste Rivas. The key card was found by a Reddit user who reported it. Oh, it was a Reddit user? Whoa. Who reported it to the Los Angeles Police Department. The user admitted to handling the card with bare hands before realizing its potential evidentiary value. The LAPD has not yet issued an official statement regarding the recovery or its relevance to the case. The case continues as David has suspended his tour and is cooperating with police, while the key card's discovery has reignited questions about how it was missed earlier and its potential role in the investigation. How did they miss this key evidence in the gutter? Jeez, man. That's a good question. So this was found in the gutter. Look at that. Right by the house. Isn't that wild? A freaking Tesla key? What do you guys think about this right here? This Tesla key. Like they do with everything else. Okay, yeah, there it is. There, you can just click on the link Native Girl just dropped. Thank you so much, Native Girl. What do you guys think about this key card? Freaking weird, right? This whole case is weird. It's wild. Twists and turns. Roller coasters. I mean, how would you even spot that? All right, not found by police. I mean, that's huge. If that's has anything to do or be tied with the Tesla. Okay, thank you, Diana Gonzalez. Where's Meowmix at? Or Meowmate, sorry. Where's Meowmate? Usually, I want to hear from them. What they got to say about this. It's so weird the cops missed this. But how do you even spot this? How do you even spot this card? You're just walking? Cindy, Mark, if you found a testicle while you were there, you'd have taken pics and called the police. Oh, 100%. 100%. I wouldn't have touched it, but that's just me. I know everybody's different. But knowing the case, knowing it being in the Hollywood Hills, yeah, I'd call police right away, take a picture, and then take a couple steps back. Yeah, I guess the police were saying that it didn't affect it, you know. But all right, they're saying it didn't. Like the cops were saying that it didn't affect, like that it was okay. All right, you say so. But this would be interesting to know because I mean they're not going to tell us right now if it is or isn't related um, to the Tesla. But it's interesting. Let me turn this down. But it is interesting though that if, for example, say that was dropped, right? I mean that's going to be huge if that was dropped in a panic. And let's say that's a key card. Say I'm the primary owner of the Tesla, and that key card gives whoever Sharon access to the Tesla, then you're now linked to the investigation, 100%, right? If it is something like that, or if it is David's, then that's just his. Then, Mark, you need to add some gloves to your bag of trips for. That is a great idea, Cindy. That is a great idea, just in case. Let me see what this email is. Holy shit, it's a book. You sent me a book. All right, I'm gonna have to go over this tomorrow because I mean it's a book. I have to look at it. I have to think about it. So thank you for that, Tiana. Driving and crying. Dang. Sup, Ben? Ben's in the house, guys, from Australia. Yeah, we don't know. Yes, that is true. What I was saying is that if it'd be interesting that if it is his, then in a panic, or if it is tied to his Tesla, meaning if it is like a card that I gave somebody to give permission to access the vehicle, my car, for example, let's say. And I mean, it just it ties you into the investigation if it is that key card. Yeah, definitely, Cindy. It could be, for sure. It could be anybody's key card. We don't know yet, but that's what I'm saying. What's up, Ben? Ben's in the house. He's from Australia. Friend of the channel. Real cool dude. You don't trust LAPD, Sharon? Let me see where the exact location where they found. But yeah, I agree, Cindy. I agree. It's we don't know. Um, I mean, you can have a few people on it by you can put it in valet mode and it gives like restricted access just to drive it. I mean, you could do it through the app. Say that's my Tesla, right? And I give Diana access to it, but I give her limited access, but you can still drive it with your phone. You can open it, but it'll log it. I have to do it manually in the app. We went over that last time. It's pretty interesting, like about like what you can and can't do with that. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, every day there's something new. This right here, I kind of saw this on Reddit, and Reddit's been fast, man. Reddit has been fast with information, but this I did find somebody on there had posted it a few days ago, maybe yesterday. But I kind of wanted to wait, because then I mean, this could have been anybody just posting this on there. But I mean, a lot of the stuff that's coming out that it's just strange. It's wild. I mean, it's something new every day. Some more pictures. It was right by the house. Look at the bamboo trees. There's that gutter right there. See the bamboo trees? See? Hopefully you can see that. The gutter's right there. See that? Boom. Boom. Look at that. Holy shit. Damn, the internet is on fire with this case. Look at that. Hey, Kate, good to see you. Hey, man. You Googled it and it said 19 cards? Jeez. Diana. Dang, so the gutter's right there. Look at where the gutter's at. And then look at this picture, and there's the Tesla right there. And you can see the bamboo. Boom, look at that. Dang. Hella dang, what'd you miss? What did you miss? We're solving this case right here. One fold at a time. Check this out. Boom. That's huge. No, it hasn't yet. We don't know. But I mean, look where it's at. It's right by the house. Yeah, so same thing, Google saying it was right by the house, and we just saw the pictures right there. How did police miss that? It's crazy. All right, the one true witness in the house. Good to see you. How are you? So Cindy's saying you can get up to 19 cards. That's crazy. Nice, Dilladank. Just hang out for a little bit. Freaking house got swatted. David's parents' house.
Too many windows. Here, knock on the door. We got a phone call from here saying that somebody was dead. Is there somebody else that lives on this property that has your address? What's your address? That's it.
That's it. That's what actually got.
We got an address. There was a gunshot and a woman screamed.
What?
I'm serious. That's why we came up here like this, because and then they talked to the caller. Whoever they were talking to said that there's a person dead.
No, sir. No, sir.
Just closes the
Knock on
door.
the door. We need to talk to him. We ain't got time for this.
Ma'am, we got to figure out what's going on so we can leave, okay?
Very advised. We made contact. They said nothing happened here. She shut the door. Now she's calling 911.
That's clear. We haven't received a call.
I believe she's going to be in the process.
Go ahead, give him a call if you want to verify it. Okay.
All right, she's calling you now. There's more that went on.
Can you repeat, sir? Broken traffic.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
not
what
normal
Native Girl was
activity.
saying,
So
that
if
it's
you
just
were at the wrong
a
address,
waste
they'd
of
be concerned about
resources.
somebody else. Like really? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they'd be trying to help.
Can you send Tinder 42, sir?
sorry to bother you, but somebody called and said there was something. I mean, there was a person that where they called on themselves. You know what I mean? It was like, hey, there's somebody dead.
Someone's dead. Yeah.
That's what we have. I mean, we gotta take caution. You know what I mean? Wasn't trying to scare y'all. Just
And if it was
this
a
house
prank,
is
we-
way off the roadway. We didn't know what we were rolling up on.
Yeah, it's a
Open the
crime.
gate and came in.
Yes, ma'am. I'll put it back. I have a gate just like it.
I can get try to get my country.
Yeah, when it's something like this, when they say somebody's dead, their life matters more than you know what I mean.
I hear.
I didn't damage your gate. I just opened it. Ah, it ain't on their phone.
And this not a. This is not a. This is not a Texas.
Yeah, it's an out-of-state number.
Someone's messing with us. Someone's
But
messing with us.
it would pinged here though, because wherever they call from, it pings and sends it to dispatch.
What the what?
So like whenever you call 911, wherever you are,
Uh-huh.
it sends like a ping
It ping
to
from
let
here.
that's how they know the address.
And this address came up to this number.
Yes, ma'am, that's where he was meeting. County to engine 42.
So is there somebody on my property?
It could be. We'll check the property for you.
Yes, please.
So we'll ride around.
This
If
is
you
not
can give
in
me a
my-
layout, how's the property? Like, does it go further? Like,
No, it doesn't go any further back. It's right here and then it goes
Follow
right
the fence with a gate and the fence around. Just around the fence.
Well, him and I will ride around and check, and then we'll leave. You know.
Yeah, okay. So that was a false alarm. You see, I don't like this kind of thing. So if I really do have an emergency, then
Yeah.
okay. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry.
If you do have an emergency, you know we're going to be here.
Okay.
We're going to get here.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Mhm.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Y'all have a good night.
And that, yeah, I mean, they're definitely. So whoever called was around the property, just laughing, thinking it's funny. Man, you know this right here is serious because David's parents or family could have been killed in this situation. They could have been freaking killed. If you think about it. Jeez, man, that's wild. Every time I see this, I'm like, freaking A, man. Yeah, VPNs too, right? What's that? The one do? What is that? What? What did you say? I want to laugh. That's what I'm saying. If you get the wrong cop, like a hot shot, just oh man, that could have gone sideways fast. Oh, the Baby Shark song? Yeah. Damn, that could have gone sideways quick. Wild. Do you guys remember when somebody kept calling school shootings or bomb threats? Remember that for the longest time? Like all over the US? That was pretty wild. Maybe I should send baby sharks out, huh? That'd be cool. What do you guys think about that? Dantella Danka Baby Shark. The Baby Shark theme song. I haven't heard that song in forever. I forgot how it goes, but I know it's catchy because everybody's remembering it. I forgot how it goes. That's funny. Right, yeah, the school. Remember that Mustang? The one where some guy just kept calling and calling bomb threats after bomb threats at schools. I mean, just he was a habitual swatter. Kate. That's so funny. Let me see. Let me see if I can bring up this story right here. If it doesn't lag, if it lags, then I'll just. It's fine. Cynthia. Yeah, let me know where to send it to. I'll send you a baby shark from the shark family. Martha Dash. Native girl. That sounds so funny. All right, here we go.
The case making national headlines, a call to 911 from several states away. Police then showing up at a home in Kansas. It turned out the 911 call was fake, swatting as it's called, but an officer did open fire and an innocent man was killed. Here's ABC senior national correspondent Matt Gutman with new developments.
Tonight, the California man accused of that prank 911 call leading to the death of a stranger 1,500 miles away is preparing to face charges in Kansas.
So are you the Tyler Ray Barris one by the state of Kansas for a criminal offense?
Yeah. That alleged criminal offense, it's known as a swatting call.
This is 911. What's going on?
I shot him in the head and he's not breathing anymore. I already poured gasoline all over the house. I might just set it on fire.
Do you have any weapons on you?
Yeah, I do.
Police raced to the address the caller gave them, completely unaware of that 911 call. 28-year-old Andrew Finch opened his front door. Police say that when he lowered his hands, one officer, fearing he had a weapon, opened fire, killing Finch. A police investigation showed that Finch, who was unarmed, had nothing to do with that 911 call and had no apparent connection to Barris. Tonight, Finch's mother is demanding not only that Barris be held responsible, but also the police officers involved. David Barris is suspected in at least 20 previous swatting incidents, including a bomb threat phoned into our Los Angeles station here, for which he actually served time. Now, once he's extradited to Kansas, he could face
That's pretty much it, but what a piece of shit, that guy. Dang, that was wild. Yeah, what a piece of shit, that guy, man. He was like a serial swatter. I guess too, I was reading that when he got shot, that guy, that news report, that the cops just stepped over him, that they didn't even render aid or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure, but that's what I remember because it was just such a long time ago. Yeah, that guy's a piece of shit. And the serial swatter, I mean, he did that everywhere. Police stations, schools. Um, Freaking wild, man. Oh yeah, the bomb threats. Fudge. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that. I even forgot it was that guy, that same guy, and it's funny because I was just talking about him, and I didn't put those two scenarios together. Yeah, demons are real. Spiritual warfare. That's a real thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fine. All opinions are welcome. Debate the idea. Don't no personal attacks on people. I get it. You're more than welcome for your opinion, freedom of speech. I'm big on that. So, debate the idea and not the person. Oh, excuse me. Really, Kate? Whoa, I haven't heard that one. Yeah, do tell. Oh, yeah, the camera one? Yeah, that was wild, Diana. Diana says, anybody heard the story? People was able to hack someone's cameras and call the cops. Maybe we watched through the cameras. Yeah, that was wild, man. There's some wild ones on that. Maybe I'll do a live on that, on something like that, right? Like, man. Oh, he left his piece at the jeez. All right, trigger warning. I'm put up a video right now. Trigger warning, okay? Might not work. Might not work. Oh yeah, the scammers one. That one's interesting. Cindy says, I've seen videos of hackers busting scammers in other countries from the US. Yeah, the like the phone scammers, right? And the guy like hacks into the cameras, hacks into the videos, hacks into the computers, like knows the names, knows who they are, like by name. Freaking wild. Let's see if this will play this video. If not, that's fine. I'll just move on. I don't think it will. We'll see. It's loading right now. We'll see. Trigger warning, right? Yeah, definitely. Like one, Flojo says that guy saving the American seniors who ended up getting scammed. Yep. Yeah, see stuff like that, like hackers. They have like white hackers and black hackers. I think white hacker or like a white hat hacker is like the good one, and then there's like another term for the bad one, like a black hat one, which are the bad ones. So they use it for good. I do like that.
D, aka David Anthony Burke, the artist known as David's alter ego, Pain, has emerged after a Japanese anime he created. His own alter ego that he has come up with is Pain. This, as the Tesla keycard to his Tesla, is found hidden in a gutter. Why? Who hides their car keys or their key card in a gutter and leaves it in that trunk of that Tesla? A little girl, Celeste, just 13 years old when she goes missing, body in his trunk. Tonight, no arrest. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. I want to thank you for being with us. She's been gone over a year with him.
2 words, coercive control.
And now she's dead.
Delete it.
Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as it's streaming, delete the stream too?
Tonight, the conspiracy theorists' online sleuthing has exploded with literally dozens and dozens of theories, all centering around one thing: the SOD defense. Some other dude did it. But before we wander into the fantasy land of what might have happened, let's talk about what has happened. As we go to air tonight, we learn the key card to D4VD, aka David Anthony Burke's Tesla, the one with the dead body in the front trunk of his very
Trigger warning, guys. Trigger warning. Okay? You've been warned.
expensive luxury Tesla. that key card to that Tesla? Whoa, there you go. Why is it hidden in the gutter? Joining me in All-Star panel to make sense of what we are learning, straight out to Christina Gonzalez, joining us, award-winning investigative reporter, Fox 11 KTTV, joining us from this jurisdiction. Christina, why is the key card in the gutter?
And keep in mind, and to be fair, there's like 3 other Teslas on that block. But I have a Tesla. I know where my key card is, and I'm not living in the gutter.
Dave Mack joining me, Crime Stories investigative reporter. Where was the key card found? It reportedly goes to David Anthony Burke's Tesla. And why is it in the gutter? What do we know?
Well, we know that it was found by a neighbor, and it was found in the gutter. And the neighbor actually picked it up, Nancy, and turned it in to police. But as is the day and age, he posted it, or she did, onto Reddit, where everybody was able to pile on and talking about the relevance of finding a key card for a Tesla that had a teenager's decomposed remains in it.
I'm going to follow up with Steve Fisher in a moment about all the dust on that Tesla and what, if anything, it means. But let me stick with the key card first. Joining me is Scott Eicher, digital forensics expert, founding member of the FBI Cellular Analysis Survey team, who is an expert in Teslas and their key card. Now, according to reports we've gotten, Scott, and I'm waiting to confirm this, that key card goes with David Anthony Burke's Tesla. If not, I'm sure we'll find out. Explain to me the significance of that key card.
Yeah, I have a Tesla, and when I bought the car as a 2002 Model Y, they gave me 2 key cards. They look like little credit cards, and you put it on the center console, and you can start your car. Most people hide those away. I put those in the safe at my house because I don't need them, because I can use my phone once I set it up correctly to drive, open, and review all the camera stuff on my car. So the key cards are important initially, but then most of the time they're hidden away for when your phone dies or something like that and you need to get into your car.
Guys, just look at that. We're getting that from Steve Fisher Investigates, and the shot of the Tesla key card is from Run It Back 777 on Reddit. Scott Eicher, can't the key card be loaned out? Like if you want someone to borrow your car, you could let them use the key card?
Yes, you can. You can, and because it doesn't have a name on it attached to it, it just runs the car when you need it to. So you
Dan, that's a good point because I didn't even think about that. I mean, it sounds so simple because even if that key card is registered to somebody else, you can hand it physically to somebody else that isn't the registered owner of that, right? Dang, I didn't even think about that.
can give it to a valet if you wanted to, or you could give it to your son. If he's not, already set up to use the car with his phone, you can give that to anybody to use that to drive that car.
I'm going to circle back to you in a moment, Scott Eicher, because I want to find out everything I can about the Tesla nav system and all of the cameras. Teslas give you a 360-degree view all around the car, and it goes into a USB stick. Now, where's the stick? Will the car operate without the stick? Has the USB stick been removed from that Tesla, from Burke's Tesla? Is what's on the stick also recorded in the cloud? Isn't it true, Christina Gonzalez joining us, Fox 11 KTTV, that a raid was conducted on Burke, a.k.a. David, a.k.a. D4VD's home, his mansion, now I know valued at over $4 million, and a lot of digital evidence, computers, digital equipment was taken out of the home. Isn't that true?
Yes, they took quite a bit of computer equipment and electronics. That is confirmed by
Scott Eicher. If this key card had been damaged by the elements, you saw it, right? It looked wet, it looks degraded. can that be rehabilitated to make sure it belongs to Burke's vehicle? And what, if any, forensic evidence can we get off that card? I mean, I'm telling you, if somebody threw away the key to my minivan, it's like finding a needle in a haystack, but I would find it. That shot from Run It Back 777 on Reddit. Go ahead.
The key card itself is like a credit card. If it's broken, damaged, yeah, it might be a problem identifying it, but it's like a programmable credit card. And just like anything else, you can get some forensics off of it, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem other than the elements that are on it. I doubt someone hid it in a gutter. I haven't seen the picture of where it was found. It's more likely someone dropped it if it's in like the gutter of a street. But you could
See, that's what I was thinking. Someone dropped that.
definitely get some information from that credit card or that key card.
I want to remind everyone that as we go to air tonight, David Anthony Burke, a.k.a. D4VD.
Yeah, Cindy, that's why I said it's a trigger warning, because I know people get triggered by her. But they have some really good information here. So, I mean, it is what it
is innocent in the eyes of the law, and he remains innocent unless the presumption of innocence is pierced and overcome by evidence that proves him guilty. Josh Colesrud joining us, veteran trial lawyer and former U.S. attorney, founder of Colesrud Law Offices. Josh, thank you for being with us. This would not be the first time that a killer has thrown away evidence thinking nobody would find it until they do.
Well, that's right. But this is certainly odd, just like other pieces of evidence in this case, are odd. And what I don't like about this, if I'm a prosecutor, is that the LAPD missed it. I mean, they're the ones that were searching the home where David was living.
Yeah, the toxicology, man, that's gonna be telling. We're Cindy, what theory are you on right now? Number 77?
And they were supposed to have gathered all the necessary evidence. If I'm the prosecutor, I'm going to be pretty mad that they missed this. Now, a defense attorney is going to come in and say, chain of custody. How do you know that this wasn't placed after the police officers were there? How do you know that this isn't somebody setting up David? I'm not going to be happy about it. Also, maybe if they would have found the key card when they actually searched the house, they would be able to search it and get more material in forensics.
Well, I can answer that, Josh Colesrud, because it wasn't in the house, because it was thrown in the gutter. That's why they didn't find it in the house.
Yeah, I don't think it was thrown. I think it was just, I think maybe someone dropped it.
Well, there were certainly
theory number 78.
20 detectives around there, and you would expect them to search the area. The vehicle was only found 150 feet away from the house. I mean, it was within a half a block away from that house. Why?
Oh, see, look, there's the car location. Oh, it's interesting. Why is the car location by the pool? Yeah, let me see if you can see you can see my mouse. If you see my mouse, do you see my mouse right there? There's a house right here. See how it curves a little bit? See where my mouse is? I mean, it's small, but hopefully you can see it. To the right of the screen. When I was there was a camera facing that whole street right here. Boom. Just a little fact on the ground type of information.
Why wouldn't they just check around, look in the gutter, look in the bushes to see what, if any, evidence would be around there? It's standard operating procedure. The fact that a Redditor found this on their own is embarrassing.
Let me correct your statement, Josh Colesrud. You stated that the Tesla belonging to Burke, a.k.a. D4VD, a.k.a. David, was found 150 feet from the home.
That's what I read.
I believe you meant to say was the Tesla containing the little girl's dead body was just
Huge.
150 feet away from Burke's home.
Yeah, see, let me go. Yeah, this is a really good map now that it's up here. So here's my mouse. So this street turns. I drove by the house. When I drove by the house, it looked like somebody was there. Probably David, in my opinion. And they were saying that the night that I was there, that he was online playing Fortnite. Um, so yeah, this street right here where my mouse is, there's a camera there, just pointing. Like it's a nice camera. It's pointing like up right here. This whole street. It captures the whole street, and it's got night vision. This whole street right here. Like I mean, just very nice camera. And so I mean, it'll. Man, I'm hoping that camera right there at this corner catches something. But if not, there's like cameras like there's like a house right here. There's a camera right there. There's like ring cameras every single house. Like this house had a ring camera. I mean, there's cameras all over right here. I mean, there's cameras everywhere. This whole area is just filled with cameras. And then on top over here, where my mouse is coming up to the left of the corner, there's a private security for one of the houses. And that's all I would see. There was one guy up here doing his rounds when I was up there. And there was security going up and down right here. But very nice homes. They're all put together. And yeah, the house is right here. This house. It's weird they put it like in the middle. But the house is this one, this white one right here. Yeah. Oh yeah, right here. Look. Yeah, this one right here. This private driveway goes up like that, and then it loops around. Very tight space. Some of these streets right here, you can only fit one car at a time.
It's not just a car. This is a car containing his girlfriend's allegedly dead, dismembered body in the front-facing trunk. It's not just a car. It's not like he's getting a citation, a traffic ticket, which he did. There is a dead body in there 150 feet away from his house. The car was not reported stolen. She was not reported missing by him or his aunt.
Oh yeah, yeah, that one. That one's Whitney says there was a guy that made a pre-recorded video of himself playing a game, and then he uploaded to YouTube pretending he was live. Yeah, what an idiot that guy.
Entourage. Why?
Well, that's
Deanna, maybe they did. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. Them missing the key card there, I guess it got dropped or whatever, but I mean, I'd be checking everything, right? And the thing is that yeah, I mean, there's the private security. I've seen them all over, and I'm not sure if it was because of what had happened or they're always there, but in my opinion, I think they've always been there. I mean, it's just an area of, you know, celebrities. I mean, just people with money and stuff like that. So I wouldn't see why they wouldn't always be there. So I did see private security there. I did see them doing their rounds, and they're always checking stuff. So it'd be interesting to see if any eyewitnesses that like them, you know, the security, they're always looking out for stuff like that, for anything suspicious. But I did see security, private security up there.
the crux of the issue. If the evidence was so compelling that David did this, why isn't he charged? And the reason why is they don't have direct evidence that David did this. I mean, what's really strange about this, Nancy, is, you know, he would have to be one of the dumbest people in the world to leave the body of his girlfriend in a trunk of his car yards away from his house.
Are you actually stating too dumb to be guilty defense? What,
well, look
are
at the
you
Casey Anthony
actually
case as well.
using that? People do dumb things all the time. Criminals are not that smart. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in jail. Go look. You're joining me from Phoenix, Arizona, correct? Go look at the county jail. You think those people are smart? They're
Can I
not.
say something?
That's why they're in jail.
So
That's the thing too, right? Who was saying? I think Deladink, was that you that said last time that you think maybe Celeste was put in there in another area like Lake Elsinore? That was interesting too, right? Because the way it was so dirty, and that right there was a good comment because the Hollywood Hills aren't like that. There's not really. I mean, it's just roads and you know, paved roads and what is it? You know, houses. It's not like open field. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
part of what the media is doing is saying how smart David is by foreshadowing in his music what he did in this case. Well, if he did that, he has some intelligence.
I'm sorry,
So
I
he's
just
either
choked
smart.
because that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's clairvoyant. I'm saying that possibly, just like Scott Peterson predicted it would be his first Christmas as a widow, and then boom, it was. I'm not saying that D4VD, aka David Burke, is clairvoyant, that he foreshadowed these events. I'm saying that they mirror what's going on in his mind.
Well, a lot of people, maybe not you, are saying that this was his motive, that the music that he produced somehow shows his motive in this case. And if that's true, if he was dropping hints and foreshadowing, then obviously he has a lot of intelligence for doing that. So if he has a lot of intelligence, why would someone leave a body of their loved one, their girlfriend? There's other issues with that, trust me, in the trunk of their car. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And the more information that we get, it shows that so many people around him had access to that vehicle. We know that she may have been
Put
living
him
there
up,
while he was
please.
on tour.
Hey, you know what? Let me go back through all my TikToks I've amassed of all the conspiracy theories. So you're buying into some other dude did it and then framed him? So somebody else killed this little girl, Celeste, goes missing when she's 13
We don't
with
know.
him. Gee, I wonder why. Somebody else killed her, partially dismembered her, put her in his trunk.
Could be.
What,
It could
is that
be.
what
Yes.
you're actually saying?
Yes, it is. We do not know that's not the case, Nancy. We don't know that. We don't know it's not suicide. We don't know that she didn't overdose.
Josh,
We don't know
you
these
know what I
things.
think? We don't know that little green man from Mars didn't beam down and sneak into the house and drag her out and kill her and put her in his trunk, all to frame D4VD. Really? What, is that you're actually saying somebody tried to frame him?
I'm saying that we don't
You know
know
what? This
happened.
reminds me of the theorist that claimed O.J. Simpson's son really killed Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman. Did you believe that too?
We had forensic evidence in that case that tied.
Yeah, that's very interesting that this guy he's saying he's a criminal defense, and I like to you know, listen to all theories and all angles, you know. And I mean, we the thing is we just don't know, but it did bring up a point, and that's, I mean, I'm hearing this part for the first time what he's saying, and it could be that it could be an overdose, it could be a suicide type, and it could be a partying thing, and you know, somebody panic. I could see that. I think the toxicologist is gonna, you know, if it shows like it's an overdose, like that other case that we looked at yesterday. I'll see if I can bring it up. I mean, it's a possibility. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but it's an avenue that I kind of want to explore too and look at, because we have explored, we have talked about other avenues in that one. I did dismiss the suicide theory early on, obviously, because there's just no way that she could do that and put herself in there. But if somebody, you know, if she was there and she overdosed, you know, from just whatever, and then somebody panicked and then did that, I could really see that. I could see that happening, like in a panic, right? And it makes it even worse of a crime because you're just I mean, you could have just called for help. If that's the case, you could have just called for help, regardless of anything. And that's selfish, to if that's the case, and then she died because of that, because either like an overdose, uh, things like that, or suicide. I mean, that's horrible too, because you didn't call 911, right? To get her help, to render aid. You just threw her in the front of this Tesla, and then that's it, called it a day. So I think that makes it even worse, in my opinion. But that's an avenue too.
O.J. Simpson to the murder. At this point in time, we don't even know the cause of death. We don't know if it was strangulation. We don't know if it was a gunshot. We don't know if she was pregnant with David's baby. There's so many things that we do
She's not pregnant, nor has she been in the past year.
not know yet. And what I'm afraid of is this going to be like Casey and Anthony all over again, where the coroner is unable to determine a cause of death, and there's not going to be any charges or a conviction in the case because of that.
Hi, guys. The Fed has finally dropped interest rates, and that is great news for all American homeowners. Wages.
Dang, that's wild. I mean, the kind of things that, I mean, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, for sure, right? The more things that come out. Um, and that's the thing, we don't know about what the autopsy, what the toxicology is. And I definitely believe that we will find answers with this case. Just the way that the chief was saying, police was saying that it's they have a lot of resources in the case. I mean, I truly believe that we will find out what happened, and I do believe that we will get justice. That I mean, I want to be optimistic. She definitely deserves justice for sure. And you just can't get away with something like this. You just, regardless if it was an overdose, an accident, a suicide. I mean, you as somebody that didn't render aid or
Death of
call
Celeste.
for help.
Multiple. It's possible one of his friends killed Celeste, and in an effort to shift blame, place her remains inside Burke's Tesla.
One of the many, many conspiracy theories that are populating online about who really killed Celeste. Let's just clarify one thing, too. Dr. Kendall Crowns, you know him well, the chief medical examiner, Tarrant County, that's Fort Worth, Texas. Never lack of business in that morgue. He is an esteemed lecturer at the Burnett School of Medicine at TCU, and he is the star of a new hit podcast called Mayhem in the Morgue. I just put it on loop this weekend and listened to every single one of them. They're awesome. Dr. Kendall Crowns, your podcast aside, is there...
I wanted to ask you, did you guys, I mean, the funeral's going to be on the 4th, on Saturday. What are your thoughts on that? And if it's public, I mean, would you want me to go there and check it out and report on it? How do you guys feel about that? Should I just not and let it be private, or what are your thoughts on that? Because I've been thinking about that. Yeah, let me know what you think.
Any way this little girl died of natural causes, and then what, chopped herself up and jumped into the trunk?
Yeah, Dylan, Denk, have you heard anything out there about that? If it's going to be public, if it's open to the public. I mean, to show respect, maybe to go take some flowers. I mean, even if it's just to take flowers, um, it's I would go respectfully. I would go peacefully, and yeah, I kind of just want to see, I want to see the temperature of the chat, what you think.
So no, the fact that she's been
Yeah, I wouldn't try to, I wouldn't want to try to interview anybody. That doesn't even cross my mind. When I was at the memorial, uh, I mean, it's different when you're there. When you're watching it on your TV, when you're watching it on your phone, it's very different. You're there, you feel the breeze, it's hot, you know, you start seeing kids coming from school, and then some of them have flowers. They're dropping them off before they go home. I mean, it's extremely heartbreaking. And I just, that never crosses my mind to try to be like, hey, do you want to? No. Um, there was one person that it was a kid with a backpack, and he went there and he just got on his knees, and I was recording as I was walking there, and I just turned the camera, pointed it on the opposite direction because I just didn't feel like that was inappropriate. And so I just walked past it, waited my turn. He was like on his knees putting flowers. I mean, it was heartbreaking. It was a kid. It was just heartbreaking. And I don't know if it was like a friend, a best friend, a neighbor, but it you could tell with somebody that was either close or knew her. You can kind of get that feeling, the vibe. And yeah, I would just want to check the temperature and things like that. And definitely, I always go in with, with my heart, with respect, with peace. And yeah, I just wanted to see what you guys think.
Chopped up would argue against the fact that she died naturally. Natural cause, she could have OD'd and then someone panics and then cuts her up, but that doesn't make logical sense. Why not just call 911 or wrap her up
Who's
and dump her
giving a little
somewhere?
13-year-old girl drugs?
That would be
You
her
think that's
people she's hanging out
natural
with, which would
causes?
also be a problem. Oh, I don't think that's natural causes at all. That would be at best an accident, but due to the fact that she's being given the drugs, you could argue that it's a homicide as well. So there is no way she's ending
When
up in a
you
bag
feed
in
a
the front.
child drugs and they die, that's a felony. But you know what? I'm not going to attack you on that.
Hey, that's true what she just said there. I mean, that's like, yeah, that is it. I mean, she's a minor, and then if she overdosed, I mean, that's a felony. That's fucked up because you're hanging out with a minor, you're doing drugs, and if it's an overdose, what is she doing in your house? What is she doing in your car? I mean, that's huge right there. That's huge.
want your mind to stay clear as a medical examiner, not get bogged down in the law. That's why I have Coles Rude. Again, the dismemberment of this little girl, 13 at the time she goes missing from her home, which is a whole nother question. Where were the parents in this scenario? They report her missing once, she's brought back, and then she goes missing again. Says she's going to the movies with her boyfriend, David. David who? You think for 1 minute when somebody comes to pick up my daughter, Lucy, I don't see them at the door and smell them? Yeah.
Thank you, Kate.
Just like I do their school bus drivers and anybody else that's going to be around them. Yeah. I want to find out if they smell like weed or alcohol. Who is using drugs?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to go. I mean, my heart, my mind is in the right place. I just wanted to see what everybody thought, if it was open to the public. If it's not, if it's a private event, of course, obviously I wouldn't even try to be around there or try to get in. Diligent says, I'll ask the mod of the Lake Elsinore group if it's okay, cool. Yeah, thank you, Diligent. Diligent's parents are from that area. Yeah, definitely would be, because of, the area and stuff like that. Yeah, shoot me an email if as soon as possible because that way I can plan and that way I can, see what I need to do and plan it accordingly.
Around this little girl? Why do we only know? Oh, she went off to the movies with some guy named David. No.
Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate your kind words.
And then how long passes that nobody sees her or hears from her? Where were the parents in this scenario? That said,
Yeah, it's a good idea, Cindy. Thank you for that.
you were discussing natural or accidental causes. You know who you're reminding me of right now? You know? Jose Baez.
No.
Do you remember him? He was the lawyer, got $1 million book deal after that Kelly Anthony, a little tot girl, died naturally by accident in a swimming pool. And then her grandfather, this is not true, of course, and her mother, her bio mom, said, oh, let's just put her in a trash bag and throw her in a swamp.
Yeah, Dill, I think I mean that memorial that's there, I think one of the neighbors did it, and I don't know if she got permission. I think she just did it, but I'm not sure because in the news report it doesn't say that she doesn't say that she had permission from the parents. I think she just said she wanted to do it um because she was she wanted to do it. So but yeah, I definitely get what you're saying, to get permission from the family first.
So you would actually go down the garden path, Dr. Kendall Crowns, of this little girl dies by accident, and then she's chopped up and put in a trunk?
Well, you can't put blinders on when you're doing an autopsy and just assume that they've been dismembered and that it's obviously a homicide. You have to go through all the processes and rule out things before you get to the conclusion of homicide. You can't just come in and say, oh, that's a homicide, obviously, because then you'll miss things that could actually be factual evidence that could give you the correct cause and manner of death than if you just put on blinders and assumed it was a homicide the entire time. You can't approach everything with the idea of the mindset of what the answer is before you've done the autopsy. So what I'm saying is there is possibilities. People react differently to
Check my email. Okay.
stressors and do crazy things. I've seen that a million times before, especially when there's drugs involved, especially methamphetamine.
Oh, look
But
at
you
that
never know
picture.
what someone might do when someone ends up dying and they're famous and they don't know what to do and they get their cronies to come in and chop them up and dispose of the body. So who knows what happened? But I can tell you this, through the autopsy, they'll at some point figure out what happened. And more likely than not, this is a homicide because they cut her up and disposed of her the way they did.
See, that's the thing he's saying. They cut her up. I mean, is that confirmed? Because I mean, this guy is saying that they cut her up. I mean, that's the first time I'm hearing about it like that.
Dr. Kendall
The way
Crowns,
he
I've always
said it
told you
from a examiner from oh, that's
such high esteem. But I'm seeing you in a whole new light right now, and I believe that you've been spending way too much time on TikTok, and this is why.
If this is a setup, what a perfect person to put it on, right? He's got sad, depressing songs. He's got songs about murdering.
Does anybody really think this is a setup? I mean, I'm not gonna bash you or anything. I really want to see if that's the right, Cindy. And the way he's talking, he's making it seem like it is.
The perfect candidate to set up and frame for a murder. But I think even the true David fans are really starting to feel like, bruh, you done did this. We know it's you.
I don't think David did it. I know I'm gonna ruffle some feathers. Y'all might get mad, but I really don't think he did it.
I'm gonna be honest. David did not do it, man. David did not do it. Like, y'all need to spread the news, man. David did not do it.
I think it's safe to say that David did not kill nobody, bro. Didn't do it, gang. Yo, bro, just think about it, bro.
That is from @KillerRay3. It is from @Curicio2, from @TaganHooks, and from @NKStacks, all on TikTok. I can't wait to look later tonight and see what Dr. Kendall Crowns has.
Is that what your name is? Tinfoil Tigress? I was never able to read that. Thank you, native girl.
Has added. Maybe he will talk in a
And
chipmunk
welcome,
voice,
Tigress.
just like our last contributor. Maybe, but can we talk about the likelihood that someone murdered a little girl that reportedly was in a romantic relationship with an older guy, and that would be Burke, aka David, who would have a motive to kill her, and why dismember her and put her in his trunk to frame him. You know, Karen Stark is joining me, forensic psychologist, TV, radio trauma expert at KarenStark.com. Karen, that's a lot of work to frame a young musical.
Yeah, that pink Coca-Cola. Yeah, they call it Tusi. That one's dangerous. Stay away from that. Stay from any of that stuff.
Artist. Why? Why would anyone want to frame him? That's crazy talk. Do you remember Karen Stark when Scott Peterson murdered his wife Lacey and their unborn child Connor? And one of the defense theories that Mark Garagos floated was someone took Lacey and then thought, wow, Scott Peterson would be the perfect person to frame. So I'm going to go dump her body where he goes fishing. So this person knows where Scott Peterson fishes and waits for just the right time and then dumps the body and then stands by and waits for it to be found. That's crazy talk.
Well, to me, it doesn't make a lot of sense, Nancy. Just, I feel the way you do. Because he was the one that ostensibly was in the relationship with her. So I don't understand why everyone is thinking about somebody planting her or accusing him. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, Cindy, she's very condescending. That's why I said trigger warning. Because it's Nancy Grace. She's very polarizing with people. But she has some she has some really good guests on this one.
Involved.
Hi guys, crime stories now featuring on stream.
Man. Yeah, that guy was like saying that like very like matter of fact, like that was, I mean, that's the only person I've ever heard say that she was cut up like that. That's, I mean, that's interesting. That's the way he was saying it. And he's a professional too. I have to look at his title again. Yeah, that's true, Native Girl. My nephew, he kind of, pushes boundaries, and I don't know. You're right. They just need somebody there to be, to be there for them. And yeah, he doesn't have a dad, so I always call him Mijo, and things like that, make him feel special. So he acts differently when I'm around. And I was telling him, respect your mom, respect women, respect her, always love your mom and things like that. So that is true.
And money. Number one, David, aka David Anthony Burke, aka D4VD, admits his dad is a litigator. Listen.
Not at all. My dad is a litigator for a law firm. My
Okay.
mother was a teacher back in the
Okay.
She doesn't do it anymore, but she does notary now.
That is from And the Writer Is on YouTube. Does that explain why he has remained silent, otherwise known as exercising your Fifth Amendment right? Christina Gonzalez joining us, Fox 11 KTTV. Has he issued, he being Burke, has he issued any statement regarding Celeste's death?
Not from day one. Not from day one. Even as they were found the body, as he continued in the concert. He talked about the concert, but he never said anything about his girlfriend missing or a body in his trunk, nothing. It was his people who said he was, quote, cooperating.
But wait a minute, didn't he continue his Withered World Tour? after she goes missing? Because the LAPD is saying she's been in that trunk for a long time.
And that's the question, okay? Because one thing is, imagine your girlfriend went away and you didn't know where she was, but suddenly they find yes, he continued the concert. He continued the concert as they found the body. Granted, it was his first big concert, but he never stopped. He never issued a statement saying, "Oh my God, I'm trying to help." Nothing at all. Which goes to what you're saying. I mean, he's
I agree,
being
Cindy.
well advised by somebody.
Yeah, I agree with that. Male role models and females too, for sure.
Josh Colesrue joining us, criminal defense attorney and former assistant U.S. attorney.
What Tigress says I heard David's dad has tried federal cases. Yeah, I don't know anything about his dad. That'd be interesting.
Josh, you don't think that's odd that she goes missing? The little girl he's been with reportedly since she was 11, which is a whole nother can of worms. He doesn't put out a public appeal to find her. Nothing. No comment. And now, after her body's been found in his trunk, still nothing?
Everything that he's done after the discovery of the body has been very intelligent. You know, when you're under scrutiny, you want to remain silent because everything that you do is going to be viewed under the lens of a microscope. And here, you know, he
Let
does.
me read Sharon Turner's comment. No, this is not a setup. These kids are hanging around the celebrity getting all they can. Certain friends, I'm sure, are able to get free tickets. I know one thing, the record label loved him.
Does have good people around him. His father has litigation experience as a tech. His mother is a teacher, and he has good people around him at his, the music industry.
What do you mean by that? Good people. What do you mean by good people around him? People to tell him don't talk?
No, only that they are protecting him is what I mean. Not that they are morally good people. But what you don't want is a prosecutor to be able to look at what you say or even what you don't say.
You know what? Interscope, Sharon Turner, you're right. They haven't even released a statement either on this, right? I haven't heard one single statement from them. That's very interesting. I don't know what to think about it, but they haven't released a statement.
Hold it against you later on inside of a courtroom, because right now there's no direct evidence that he's involved, at least none that has been disclosed to the public. And the police are still working on motive, which hasn't been established here. So what you don't want is to give them any breadcrumbs leading to yourself, especially when there's so much suspicion surrounding
Josh,
you.
I appreciate all you have to say about all the, quote, good people around him, protecting him. I'm just...
Tigers, who is this Gus I've been hearing a lot about?
stating if my husband went missing, I would be all over the Action News 6, 10, and 11, begging for somebody to help me find him and bring him home, right? I don't care what anybody else has to say or all the good people telling me to shut my pie hole. No. And speaking...
That's a good point, Kate. Yeah. Distancing themselves.
Speaking of people around him, as we go to air tonight, his manager is speaking out because many people are claiming, let's see a shot of that mansion, the one that is just blanketed in video cameras. I can't wait to see what they reveal. But Dave Mack, in the last hours, this is from our friends over at TMZ. Thanks, Harvey Levin. Dave Mack, the manager, Josh Marshall, and founder of Mogul Vision, has taken to TikTok to point out he knows nothing about any of this. He's claiming, Dave Mack, that he did not live there, as many people state, that it wasn't his place. He doesn't know about the cameras there.
See, this is an interesting thing right here. This statement versus what the homeowner has saying. Native Girl, do you remember what you were saying about this? Can you kind of, I mean, because you said it good, how you were saying about the homeowner versus this statement versus what the homeowner was saying. Do you remember what you were saying?
He doesn't know what was going on there, that he actually lives in Texas with his wife and I believe it is 3 children.
He did. Josh Marshall founded Mogul Vision, and he is denying any and all involvement. And he pointed
Yeah,
out,
see, there's cameras there. Yep. Cameras there. Yep. Where it points. I mean, these streets are narrow. Super narrow. And see this right here? Let me see if I can see this right here. Let's see if we can let me see if I can okay, yeah, my cursor right there. See my cursor? When I was there at night, this light right here where my cursor is, it looked like a TV or a computer screen was on and all the lights were on. So somebody was home for sure. Right there. You ever see like when a house is like the lights are off and you see like a different type of light, like a blue light? That's what it looked like right here when I drove by. I drove by a couple times. Right there. Big old house, 3 garage, huge house, and very narrow streets.
a couple of very important points, Nancy. He does have 3 children, and he pointed out he has a daughter that's 14 years old, the same age as the victim in the car. He lives with his wife and children in Texas, and he also points out he does 95% of his work from Texas. He does it remotely, as many people do these days. He did lease that house. It was leased in his name, but that's not an uncommon thing for managers to do for the people they represent. So Josh Marshall saying, nah, I'm not involved at all and know nothing about it.
Many online sleuths are stating, here's a quote, "I swear to God, I've been saying this to my boyfriend. I think Josh did it." Girltown NJ responds, "I think he's heavily involved." Okay. And he, Josh Marshall, the manager, goes to social media and says, "I will speak on this matter just this one time. This has been a tough time for my family. I'm a father of 3. I received no emails, and I'm no one's roommate." In other words, emails that his client was with a young girl. "I live full-time at home with my wife and kids. My daughter's 14, and this news is affecting so many lives. I have zero knowledge of anything, and I don't even live in California." So the online sleuths are so desperate for a conspiracy theory to point the finger at somebody else. They're now pointing the finger at his manager, who was not even on the scene. Uh-oh, Josh Colesroot, I guess you can't blame him.
Well, you know, I don't think that there is any evidence showing that the manager is involved. And also, you know, there was kind of a controversy that David moved out of his house abruptly. But what people don't understand was that the manager was paying for this. And as soon as David stopped making money for the company, you know, they kicked him out, essentially. They're no longer making money. So I think the manager is being responsible. He wants to distance himself from David.
The manager did not kick Burke out of that mansion. I don't know what you're saying.
Well, he was the one that was paying for it, and he's the one that broke the lease.
Yeah, that's what you were saying, Mustang. How that he's the manager's distancing himself. Yep. Yeah. See, this is what Native Girl's saying. The landlord stated that David's manager was staying at David's home. Yet, David's manager confirmed he authored statement online and that he claimed to never be at David's. Boom.
The manager did. It wasn't David. And
Tiger says Josh is a liar. If he did not live there or anything, then why did the media report that his stuff was also being moved out of the house?
he did so.
No. The manager may have been writing checks for it or sending transmissions, but that money came from his client, Burke. Marshall, the manager, wasn't living there, and he had obtained that mansion for Burke to live in, not him. He wasn't living there. He has never lived there. And the point is, that is a dead end. Marshall, the manager, had nothing to do with this. But speaking of,
See, that's why I like this chat, because it's like we say something and then somebody else could be like, well, it's this or that. You know, I like that. I like the balance in the chat. It's really, you guys are really good. You guys are really respectful, and yeah, really good comments. Like this one, you know, Cindy says it could happen, business stuff, you know, business records, and not personal items.
those in the know, we were talking about send lawyers, guns, and money. Burke's mom spotted out shopping for an AR-15 semi-automatic. Wow.
The singer's mother, silent regarding her son, but Colleen Burke caught on camera leaving a Texas gun store with what appears to be a large security man standing nearby. In her hands, an instruction manual for an AR-15 semi-automatic. Not clear if she purchased anything, but it is the first time she's been seen in public since the decomposing remains of a child found in her son's Tesla.
I wonder if his family members or others are getting threats and feel they've got to arm themselves. That said, now I want to talk about the money. Listen.
Many people wondered how a 20-year-old could be driving a Tesla and renting a home for $20,000 a month. At 17, Burke signed a record deal with advance fees paying him $3 million guaranteed, with a contract that was valued at $6 million if certain goals were met. As part of the deal, Burke already released 2 EPs, 1 full album, and was on a world tour promoting that album when Celeste was found decomposing in his Tesla.
That's a lot of money. Speaking of all the money and the manager, straight back out to Steve Fisher joining us. Steve Fisher, the manager, Marshall, took to social media to deny any involvement. He actually sent that response to you, and he referred to an email. What email? He's saying, I didn't know about any email. What email is he talking about?
So I got contacted by somebody very close to the family that told, showed me a email that was sent to Josh and somebody else in his camp. When she first went missing in 2024, they had learned that she was likely with him, and they sent a letter to him, and I'll just say his wife also, saying, here's her missing poster. She's 13 years old. She's with this guy. And then the next day, she showed up back home. And so I think for Josh to say that he knows nothing about this is disingenuous. And I will say LAPD called last week.
Do you know he got the email? Do you know?
I don't
the
know.
Email?
And that's huge. If he knew, and coincidentally the next day she returns home. Ooh. Ooh.
Address? So we don't know that he got the email. You said it was sent to his wife. Who's telling you all this?
The person who sent the email, and I will say LAPD called last week when I had put that out, and they now have a copy of the email, and they did verify that the email address is correct. Whether he opened it or not, we don't know, but she did show up the next day.
Holy shit. They did confirm it. That's crazy. LAPD does confirm that was his email. Whether or not he did open it or not, isn't that coincidental that she returned home the next day? Jeez. This is crazy. It's crazy.
But LAPD has the letter. They requested it, and they have it.
Friends of Burke thought Celeste was 19 and his girlfriend. Describing Burke as a very shy, quiet person, friends said they saw Burke and Celeste together a lot as a romantically involved couple. Thinking Celeste was a student at USC, friends of Burke saw Celeste at age-restricted venues and clubs.
So apparently she was being passed off as much older than she actually was. And I've noticed in all the photos that are posted of her, she's always covering her face. Very curious.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Check it out.
Right? A lot of the photos that she's in, she's always covering her face. Always. Almost always, I should say.
After photo, she always has her face covered. Very quickly to Karen Stark joining us, forensic psychologist. Karen, I want to touch on the fact that Burke's alter ego, Payne, has emerged. Can I see what he posted regarding his alter ego? Karen Stark, it says we've officially named the blindfold character. His name is Itami. That means pain in Japanese. And in all of the videos after that, he personifies Itami. His alter ID, his alter ego is, quote, pain. That's troublesome, Karen Stark.
Well, it's something that doesn't surprise me, Nancy, because it's a great way for him to cover up or not be associated with that part of him that is perhaps homicidal or talking about death and killing. So he doesn't do it through David, through himself. He does it through his alter ego, which keeps him innocent to make it.
We talked about his music. I want to, now that I have the computer on, I think the internet's doing good. I want to go over the video. I mean, it's very dark. It's super depressing. His music is super depressing.
Be okay to have that dark side of their personality.
You know, I just find that very disturbing. You know, I've got a lot of nicknames for my children. My son is awesome. He is big boy. He is my son. My daughter is little girl. My angel, mini me. Pain is not really one of them, but I'm sure Josh Colesbury would object to that coming into evidence. That said, an alter ego name does not a murder case make. So let's talk about hard evidence. Back to Scott Eicher joining us, digital forensics expert, founding member of the FBI Cellular Analysis Survey team. He is at pcaexperts.com.
Yeah, I mean, look at his shirts.
Precision cellular
Oh, hey, Cindy, welcome in.
analysis. Scott, I want to talk about the
You're lurking. Did you hit the like button at least?
Tesla. What evidence, if any, can I get from all of those cameras on the Tesla?
Well, the Tesla has a
Yeah, you did ask that, being baby. They are. All right.
trove of information. Not only the cameras that are recording almost all the time in Sentry mode. That's basically when you park the car, someone comes up to the car, it actually activates the camera and sends that stuff to a USB drive in the car. That USB drive can be removed. A new one can be replaced when it's full. You could delete that information from.
Yeah, so we talked about all this in the previous lives. All this right here, all this information about the Tesla we went over.
A USB drive either via the app or while you're in the car. But there's a ton of stuff that Tesla records. Not only the cameras, but the telematics of the car. When it was driven, how far it was driven, stuff like that. There's even a camera that's facing.
Yeah, it's dusty, and those places over there, I mean, there's really not much dust over there, if that makes any sense. So, I think, I mean, somebody in chat was saying that, I mean, it's possible that maybe it was coming from Lake Elsinore. I've been there. It's very dusty, very dirty. I mean, not dirty. I'm sorry. It's like dirt. You know, a lot of dirt areas. I apologize for that. I didn't mean it like that. Very beautiful place. But what I meant, it's a lot of dirt areas, and yeah, that would make sense.
The driver. Now that's used for the full self-driving mode to make sure you're still awake, you're paying attention to the road. And I believe that's still stored in the car itself. I don't believe there's anything stored in the cloud, but it's all stored in the car. So if that USB drive and they do a extraction of the data from the Tesla itself, that's going to be a trove of information. Not only that, there's a phone in the car, embedded in the car. So you can find the records for that phone and see what towers it was using. There's just so much information they can get from this Tesla.
Scott Eicher, are you telling me that all of that data is not stored in the cloud, that if someone throws away or destroys the USB, it's over? I can't recover that?
That's what I understand. In my Tesla, there's a USB, and when I go in, even on my app and look at the recordings from the cameras, it says it's connecting to the car to get that data, not to a cloud.
From what I understand, the Tesla has a front-facing camera, 2 cameras on the windshield, 2 cameras on the side fenders, a rear-facing camera, and gets a 360-degree view of the Tesla's environment. While driving, the dash cam uses exterior cameras recording footage in a loop, continuously capturing the car's surroundings. My question is, Scott Eicher, I assume that includes the trunk, the front-facing trunk.
Yeah, see, we went over all this right here about the Tesla, about that model. It's very interesting. There's also a camera inside of the car.
Would be a camera on the trunk that would presumably have caught whoever put her body in it.
Yeah, that is correct. That would be the dash camera, the one that's facing outward from the car, not inside the car. And it faces right down the hood of the car. So there should be footage of whoever's accessing the front or the front trunk of that car and all around the car as they walk up to it.
Another question, you mentioned Sentry mode.
You know the way the car is that it's, you notice that it's the dent, the front left fender. I mean, is it possible that they were fighting inside the car and he's like hitting stuff as he's backing out? He's hitting the side and he just got out of hand. I mean, theory number what, 79?
Sentry, S-E-N-T-R-Y. For instance, like a guardian, a sentry placed, say, let's pretend around a military fort, a guard, right? Would you have to disable the sentry mode, like you unlock a car remote in order to get in the car, or would it set off an alarm? I'm just trying to figure out if that car was moved to place to place to place along that high-end neighborhood street, someone would have to know how to disable the sentry mode to crank up the car and move it.
No, the sentry mode itself turns off as you come up to the car with the key. So it turns that part off, then you're allowed to enter the car and then drive it. So it's only recording as it's parked.
Can anybody remove the USB? Like, where's the USB kept in the vehicle?
It's in the center console.
It's actually in the glove box, surprisingly.
Oh, in the glove box. I thought it was on the center console. That's interesting.
You open the glove box and it's just sitting right there. You can pull it out and put another one in if you needed to.
Well, that's the thing about the dismemberment. I mean, I think that word is used. I don't know. That, I mean, we're gonna have to wait for the medical examiner for that. I think we are gonna know whether she was or not, or it was just from decomposition.
This case is ongoing. It is under investigation as we speak. No arrest has been named. No person of interest has been named.
Yeah, if you have any tips or anything, I mean, just call it in, whether it's insignificant to you or you saw something or you know anything, just anything, just please call it in.
We want justice for this little girl, Celeste. If you know or think you know anything, even if you think it is insignificant.
Oh, yeah, that's right, that he thought that he saw it. Yeah. But that was when, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true, right?
Please dial
I would have to look that up again. Thank you, Cindy, for that. I appreciate it.
213-486-6889.
Native Girl says, in my opinion, if David did not unalive her, he was the perfect person set up because he looked like everything looks like it leads back to him. It's plausible he did it, but also that he was set up. It's interesting.
90, repeat.
Thank you, Mustang.
213-486-6890. We will get answers as to what happened to Celeste Rivas. And now we remember an American hero, Deputy Sheriff Michael Hartwick of Pinellas County, Florida, killed in the line of duty. Served 19 years with the sheriff's office and leaves behind two grieving sons, William and Brandon. American hero, Deputy Sheriff Michael Hartwick. Thank you to our guests, but especially to you for being with us. Nancy Grace signing off. I'll see you tomorrow night. And until then, good night, friend.
Dang, that was heavy. That was heavy. I wanna go over the video now that I have YouTube kind of working really good. Let me see if this is going good. Let me pull up the video. I'm gonna have to be very careful with his video because I'll get copyrighted. So let me see if I can bring that up. Just give me 1 second. I'll bring that up. Yeah, he was into anime, right? And then like Hello Kitty. Like what is that? Like him being into Hello Kitty. Oh yeah, here it is, this one. Just let it load for a second. Um, yeah, one thing too I wanted to mention, since they're saying that it wasn't Celeste in the video, remember that concert one? Stop and talk in between the video. Okay. Um, yeah, let me try something like that. Oh, I just lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the concert. In the concert, I mean, if it's not, I mean, they said it wasn't her, right? But okay, the concert was after um they found her body, so then he's already like doing hearts at another girl. Do you see where I'm getting at? Is like to me, if he did it, um, I mean that's just lack of remorse, right? You're already just putting up um heart signs to another girl that looks just like Celeste. I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird. It's just an opinion, all right? Let me load this video up and then because I really did want to show this video. So give me 1 second, let me bring it up. And yeah, I'll just talk I'll talk it pause it and talk. You guys want some chill music? You guys don't want to hear this one? Let me know. I'm not scared. Yeah, this video is like weird. Cindy Lean, TMZ has reported that it was not her. How they know, I don't know. But she looks like her. So yeah. So you guys don't want to listen to his depressing music? Because I I kind of want to go over. I'll put some chill music after this. I'll play this one and then I'll play some chill music because I really wanted to go over this video. I've been wanting to look at this video, but let me go over this video real quick. Celeste. Look at that. That's so creepy. It's like and that's the thing too. They're saying that he was obsessed with Celeste. I think he was obsessed with the idea of a woman that is like this. No matter who it was or what it, it's just that's what he was obsessed about. I think he was just obsessed with this idea. Yeah, his stuff is like very depressing. But the gist of it, I wanted to show the video. I just don't want to deal with the copyright. But you see what I'm saying? And then look, like, what's the significance of him with the blindfold? That's what I'm not understanding. And see, this looks like they're just having fun. Partners in crime. Here, actually, I'll play some music while this is going on. That way I won't get copyrighted. Yeah, the idea of him having a subservient. Very strange, very strange. Dan, that's a very interesting comment you said, Sharon Turner. He has like a feminine personality that wanted to be Celeste. That's very deep right there. That comment right there is deep. There's something to that. Yeah, you better have that song stuck in your head while you fall asleep, native girl. Oh yeah, the footage of him washing the shoes. That was strange too, yeah. Yeah, Cindy, you're not missing much on his songs. They're so super depressing. Whoa, okay. If there's video of that, holy shit. Yeah, all metaphor stuff, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Like the gore part, yeah. Oh, that he had 7 personalities, yeah. You think one of them was like that, like a feminine personality? Yeah, it's interesting. Dang. Her birthday was on the 7th. Yep. A lot of coincidences. A lot of coincidences. So you think he's like a bi-curious gentleman? That's crazy. The Tesla card right there on the gutter. Jeez, man. I mean, I don't mean to laugh at it, but it's just like, come on, guys. Yeah, what are all his freaking personalities, right? How wild would it be, but not surprising, that there's video of somebody putting her in the trunk or in the front? He goes, I mean, LAPD is saying to have patience with him, so that's all we can do for now, right? Let's just be patient. Oh, really? Wow. Church boy calls the prophet. And he's got a lot of personas. All right, here's David 7 persona. Cindy from sunny South Florida says, crazy AF, crazy 2.0, crazy AF 2.0, Crazy squared. Crazy AF squared. Boom, there it is. His 7 freaking personas. This is freaking wild. I don't know. This just nobody can get away with this for sure. Cindy. Dang, my phone is like super hot right now. Yeah, 7 levels of freaking cycle, right? You know? Allegedly. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out right now after, you know, that heavy topic. It's good to kind of like loosen up a little bit, you know? I mean, I appreciate everybody in here. Thank you for everybody, you know, for being good. Think so? Sell that Tesla? There was somebody on their Discord that was in somebody's chat and was like wanting to spill all the tea. I wonder what happened with that. Oh yeah, for sure, Tigris. Okay, I have a little bit of tea with that. I have a little bit of tea. Nothing crazy though, right? So no big expectations. How do you like your tea, Kate? How do you like it? Hey, Cindy, thank you for stopping by. I always appreciate seeing you. You have a beautiful night as well. Get some rest, and yeah, we'll see you soon, hopefully. I mean, there's always something new coming out every day, right? So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I mean, it's just, we'll see. We'll see what tomorrow will bring. And the rest, maybe tomorrow? I don't think so, but I mean, that might be too soon, but you never know. Detectives putting in, 17-hour shifts. But no, I think it'll take some time. I'm trying to like my temper. He's pretty. That's like the beverage of choice, right? In the UK. Keep it growing, keep it going. FloJo TV, always good to see you. You're a cool dude. Always coming in here respectful. I appreciate you. Always coming in with some information too. So thank you. $8:12 a.m. Yeah, you know what? I've been drinking tea recently. Really good. But I mean, yeah, coffee is like the default. Yeah, Tigers. I mean, anything's possible right now. You never know. That's the thing. Is we're not sure. We don't know. We're not privy to any information. Custody disease. Oh, okay, Mustang. Thank you so much for you being here tonight. I appreciate you. Yeah, I was gonna go hiking, but I'm still sore. I'm still sore from that hike. Let me see if I can bring up some pictures, since we're just chilling right now. Thank you, Native Girl. $5:15 p.m. there? Dang. Tigress. Oh, that's early actually. 5:15 p.m. I don't know why I thought that was late. Yeah, Ben's a cool dude. All right, this is officially my longest live, and you are all a part of it. History. So I'm very tired from this hike right here. The dot is me on top of the mountain. Dang, my phone is super hot right now. Let me grab an ice pack. Made history today. This is my longest live. No big deal. We put it in the work. We're sharks. No big deal. It's what we do. Let me get an ice pack. Let me grab an ice pack because my phone's about to melt. Why is my phone so hot? Alright, I just grabbed the... No, we're just getting started. I'll do another 3 hours right now. Just let me know. I'll drink a Monster or something. I'll do it. I'll go over everything again. I'm not scared. I'm just kidding. No, we're just chilling. We made history today by having my longest live today. Right now. You're all part of it. Yeah, we're just chilling. Dang, my phone is so hot. I have a block of ice and it's just melting it. I wish I could show you. Debbie in the house. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I'll probably go hiking maybe tomorrow, maybe. I gotta do a couple of ice baths, but that hike I did, it was brutal, but it was fun. It was one of the happiest moments hiking that. It was really enjoyable. I went live. It was cool. I mean, it was fun. So I was very happy that day, and I'll always remember that. And you were part of it. How cool is that? Yeah, so this was the hike. 11.4 miles. I did it in 6 hours and 37 minutes. And the highest elevation that I went up was 3,573 feet. You know, just a little light hike. Something light. Yeah, I am. I put it in a block of ice. It's just melting the ice right now. It's just like water everywhere. we put the work in. We put the work in. But I'm sore from this hike right here. So maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. I don't know. I gotta cool my calves, my thighs. They're just very sore. Oh, okay, yeah, the phone's cooling down a lot. It's nice. What do you guys think about this hike? Yeah, freaking sore. But it was fun. It was the most fun I've had in a hike. It's in the mountains of California. This is one of like the there's easy, moderate, difficult. This is difficult, but it's fun. It's very rewarding. Anybody can do it, but you definitely need a lot of water, a ton of water. And there's like warning signs along the way too. It's saying if you have half the water, you should turn around. Like say you have a gallon and you're going up the mountain and you get, for example, a mile. It's recommended that if at that mile you're halfway done with your water, that you should turn around, which makes sense. Because it wasn't hot. It was a beautiful day. It was cloudy and beautiful scenery. Let's see if I can bring up a video of it. All right. Yeah, I think that'll do it for today's live. 3 hours and 19 minutes. Jeez. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Appreciate you. Hit the like button on your way out. Like, sub, and share. And yeah, thank you. If you'd like to help support the channel, there's my Cash App. It's been there. Mark the Shark 943, Venmo or Cash App. Pretty easy to remember. It's not required, but it is greatly appreciated. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on this live. You guys have a good night. Take care and be safe.